In this video, I'm going to be going over the spell modifiers in Dark Souls 2. A lot of people were asking why I didn't use the Sorcery Clutch Ring, or they were saying I should use it, it'll increase my spell damage for my Mad Sorceress build. And eventually, I did get around to testing that out because I wanted to see if it would be worth it to actually use. And I found some interesting stuff. So what I'm going to do is just go over all the items that increase your spell damage and talk about which ones are worth using and which ones are not. So, to start off, we're going to get a base damage on a soul arrow by blasting one of those confounded pigs over here in Majula. So this is with no modifiers. We got 235. Okay, I'm gonna go reset and come back. Alright, so now that we got our base of 235, I'm gonna go in order of least effective to most effective, starting off with Black Witch Domino Mask. Where? Okay, here it is. As you can see, defense-wise, it's pretty terrible. It does give you some petrification and curse resistance though, and it only weighs 0.5, but it reduces your health, I believe, by 30, if I remember correctly. But the percentage isn't as important, as you can just look over here and see that it goes from 2064 to 1752. So that's not good. But how much does it increase our sorceries by? As I said already, 235 was the base, and now what do we get? 242. Is that worth it? That is a 7-point increase. And now let's go to the next most effective item. It is the blue dagger. So let's take off the mask so we can get an accurate measurement. And then we got the blue dagger. As long as you're holding it in your opposite hand to the staff, it's going to increase your spell damage. Let's blast a pig over here. 246. So that's 4 more than with the mask, for a total of 11 more than the base of 235. Not bad for just holding a dagger. And now, for the next effective, as you probably already guessed, it is the Sorcery Clutch Ring. The one which I stayed away from for a long time, because it does decrease your defense. It originally would be 533, and with the ring on it drops to 453. So that's why I was staying away from it. And as you can see, I do not have the mask on anymore, and I am not holding the blue dagger, so I'm not going to get any other increasing modifiers from that. And let's blast a pig. And now we got 249. And that is an extra 14 damage from base. 3 more than the dagger alone would provide. And last and most effective, the way to boost your spell damage the most effectively is with Unleash Magic. As you can see there, it does drain a considerable amount of health, but it increases your magic damage by a considerable amount as well. And you cannot cast it twice. Okay, so now our damage goes all the way up to 282 from base, which is a colossal 47 extra damage blasting a pig. I hate those pigs so much. Alright, now I'm sure everyone wants to see me blast a pig with all the spell modifiers on. So as you can see, Sorcery Clutch Ring, got the mask, got the blue dagger. Now we just gotta cast Unleash Magic. And let's blast a pig. Oh. Apparently, it's too hard to jump over 1 foot tall objects in Dark Souls 2. Okay, and there we got 323. Now, there's something weird about that. If you take and add up all of the bonuses individually, as I calculated them without anything else, the information shows that it should have been 314, but we got 323, which means that as a percentage, that includes in the calculation the other modifiers. So when you're increasing it by a percentage from one modifier, it's taking that percentage and increasing it even more. I don't know the exact math behind that, but it is interesting to note. So in going through this, I was kind of thinking to myself, I'm probably going to switch to the Sorcery Clutch Ring and take off the mask. I was doing some more calculations, and it seemed to be that the health decrease from the mask and the defense decrease from the ring are about the same, and there's a little bit of fluctuation tending to show that the ring actually gives you a little bit more defense, although it's very minuscule. In my testing with the ring on, I was able to withstand 20 hits from an arrow compared to 19 hits from the mask, and including the life ring in with the mask, I was able to do 22 hits from an arrow versus having the ring on and a better helm, since I don't have to wear the mask, and that was still, again, 22 hits. So you'll just have to decide if that teeny percentage from the mask that equated to a 7 extra damage is really worth the loss in health if you're going to combine it with the ring. I guess you could go full glass cannon and wear everything, but I'm going to tend to pick either the ring or the mask. Anyways, this is Moose Torrent, and I'll be back with another video for you guys shortly.